Kumite Radio is brought to you by Supplement Warfare. Visit their website, supplementwarfare.com.au, for the best quality supplements on the planet. Use coupon code Kumite Radio at checkout to get 10% off of all orders. Joining me right now is one of the youngest prospects in the welterweight division in Australia, Joel the Mantis Kendrick. What's going on, Joel?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
No doubt, man. I said you're one of the youngest. You're only 21 years old. You have 5 wins, 5 finishes. Looking back at your career so far, what fight did you prove the most to yourself, win or lose?
That's a hard question. I'd probably say my last fight, which was the last knockout. I think it was more in that fight I kind of realized, I don't have to throw with power to hurt people anymore, kind of thing. So I guess that would be it, probably.
Speaking of your last, appearance in the cage, the finish came so fast. It was your fastest finish of your career. Did that finish come easier than you expected?
Yeah. So it was more. I just kind of, like, in the past I've had to try and finish people in all my amateur fights and stuff. I really felt like I had to throw hard to finish people, but now I feel like I'm maturing a bit and I'm gaining a bit of weight now. So I feel like that power just kind of comes, and it's I don't have to force it anymore.
Do you feel like at 21 years old, you're still very young, your body's starting to fill out more?
Yeah, so I feel like I'm still growing. Definitely, I'll probably I'm now like a decent size welterweight. I walk around heavy now, and I'm now a proper size welterweight. But I think in the future, middleweight is definitely in my future as well.
You sustained a hand injury leading up to Detonation Boxing 11 in March. How serious was that injury, and did the recovery go smoothly?
Yeah. So I had just after my last MMA fight. I was supposed to have make my boxing debut two weeks later, and I was sparring, and I threw a little uppercut and broke my hand, and or broke my thumb, the first metacarpal, I think it's called. But yeah, no, it's all good to go now. It's all 100% healed, and the cast is off, and yeah, no, I'm good to go.
UFN 16, July 8th. Is this your first title shot?
Yeah, this will be my first professional title shot.
You'll be facing Joel Vigors. It's Joel versus Joel, which is very unique. I think this will be his first title shot too. When you first heard his name as an opponent, how did you initially react?
Yeah, no, I knew about him. He was 3-0. He's undefeated. He comes from a gym up at Newcastle, and all of their boys are always tough, so I was excited.
Vigors, he has shown to have vicious power, especially in his kicks. If you watch his last fight, what is your opinion of his power?
Yeah, no, he has legitimate power. It's he's got power in his left hand and power in both of his kicks on both sides. It's to be respected. Yeah, definitely. He can catch anyone on any day. So yeah, it's definitely something to watch for.
What attributes do you possess that Vigors will have a difficult time dealing with?
I think he's a tall dude as well, but I'm taller. I think my range, and he's a southpaw, I'm orthodox. Or I can switch, so I can do both stances. I think I'll be too long for him, and I think I'll just outstrike him on the feet.
He has not stepped into the cage for more than a year. Do you believe in cage rust?
Not necessarily. I believe if you do the hard sparring before it doesn't really exist.
Leading up to this fight, how long was your training camp, and who did you work closely with?
Yeah, so I've known about this fight for about 8 weeks. And to get me ready, I've been training at Australian top team under Suman and Ash, and with my striking with sorry the videos my striking with my original head coach Anthony Whippen.
And what necessarily have you been working with? Are you more working on your boxing or your kickboxing, Muay Thai?
Yeah, for this fight, it's working everything all around. My striking, my grappling, just trying to improve everywhere. Nothing in particular for this one.
How do you see yourself winning this welterweight strap?
I see myself knocking him out early. It either goes one of two ways. Either I knock him out early, or he comes in and grapples and I submit him early. But I finish him early.
You fight for UFN, but you also have been commentating for UFN. How is that experience, and is it harder than it looks?
Yeah, definitely. No, it's a fun experience. Me and Wombat Jones, we do it. It's definitely fun. And it's much harder than it looks. I thought, it's pretty easy to go in there and talk, but it's much harder than it looks.
Are you normally a talkative person?
I don't know. I guess so. Suman just asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, I'll give it a crack.
How is it working with Wombat Jones? He's a character, isn't he?
Yeah, Wombat's awesome. Yeah, no, it's always fun with him.
What benefits are you absorbing while behind the mic, cage side?
I think it kind of forces you to try and break stuff down, and I don't know, I guess you learn something from it, trying to break it down and explain what they're doing and why they're doing it, and it gets you in the mindset of kind of thinking a bit more about fighting and why you do something.
Do you ever plan on commentating and then fighting on the same night?
I'll give it a crack. Yeah.
What are your plans for the rest of the year?
For the rest of the year, after this, I want to get this title, and I don't know, nothing in particular. Just stay active, and whatever pops up, I'll take it.
All right, July 8th in Sydney, Urban Fight Night 16. The welterweight title will be on the line. Joel Kendrick versus Joel Vigors. It's a tongue twister, man, because you guys both have the same name.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
But you seem like you ready. You seem calm and collected. Man, it's gonna be an exciting fight, so people should catch it. And I think you could catch the live stream on Facebook. Am I correct?
Yeah, it'll be live streamed on Facebook on the Urban Fight Night page, I'm pretty sure.
All right, Joel, thank you for your time, and good luck on your fight, man.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me on, man. Cheers.